Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Major Minor. Last time we learned that Player decided to evolve into Hitler, and I guess his cohort betraying him meant absolutely nothing because Clace doesn't plan out anything in this fucking game. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. We landed ourselves in jail, and Ada Wong broke us out, I guess. So let's see what continues on with this. Jailbreak. Now loading. Every time I see that scene fucks me up. The first thing I notice is more cell doors. Like we're in some sort of prison block. Well, gee, could this really be Lord Player's residence? I noticed Sam isn't too far away, so I inch towards her.
Took you long enough. Not like our lives are on the line.
She crosses her arms and taps her foot. Excuse me for not giving her my unconditional trust. There are some questions I'd like to have answered.
I already told you, my name is Sam. Just stick to my side and you won't die. I'm being paid to keep you alive, remember? We can part ways when I deliver you. Trust me, I'm not enjoying this either. I couldn't turn down a bonus like that.
That was one of my main questions, actually. Who's paying her to secure my safety? And did she end up rescuing Kaylin from these cells? I swear, I look at her design and I really do not like that hair. Like, I could forgive the red in the outfit, but the red in the hair is just kind of ridiculous. I think every single hairstyle in this game is pretty bad.
Sorry, Kaylin was nowhere to be found. And you mean you don't know who paid me? You must be more oblivious than I thought. Well, originally it was Righty, but I was given a better offer. They called themselves Emo and Colgate. I'm not one to take sides. I just go where the money lies.
If you have coin, Kachita wears if you have coin.
You seem quite popular on Terra, though. Popular enough for a bidding war, I mean. But they said the three of you go back, so I'm assuming that you're friends.
So, Emo and Colgate paid her to free me? That seems odd. I'm sure they could do it alone.
They'll probably be able to tell you more. I'm but the simple delivery girl.
I ask her if this is Lord Player's home. All of the pieces line up except for the prison.
Yeah, that confused me too. Trust me, they weren't all open before.
She gestures broadly at the cell doors.
But Mrighty has a heart of gold. He paid me to rescue all the others. It won't be long before they expose Player.
Okay, so I guess I can't do the final solution anymore. Oh god. Well, I mean, I guess that's good. It would have been cool if they wiped out everyone in the fucking manner, but we can't have good things happen in this game. Well, we did have kill or die, and that was the best thing ever. The game had a tiny redemption arc, but then it just started sucking again. After a few moments of walking, we reach a large door. I can only assume that this is the exit.
Emo and Colgate are just through here. I'd come along, but I probably shouldn't. I did what I was paid to do, after all.
She pauses for a moment as if deep in thought.
I'll find my own way out, but I do hope to see you again. Maybe we can have more fun next time.
She brushes a paw against my shoulder before leaving. Fucking creep.
Tell your friends to pay me within a week. It would be unwise to make me an enemy.
Okay. Fucking weirdo. Sam runs off in search of an alternate exit. I'm left alone with the large door in front of me. Could I trust her? What if this was a trap? I look behind me and she's already gone. I guess I didn't have any other option. I opened the door hoping that Emo and Colgate await. Oh joy. I hate how this game handles save files. It's so fucking cringe. You had me save right before the scene. Who the hell are you? Well, let's continue on, I guess. I immediately notice how large the cellar is. Player and Riley had a massive operation to play. It's wet and humid down here, not cared for. I take a few steps forward and I scan the area. Didn't Sam say that they'd be here? I look everywhere, but I can't find them at all. I press my back against the wall and wait. Probably better than wandering out there all alone. I see two figures enter the room from afar. Oh, hey, there he is! My ears perk up as I hear Colgate call out to me. He runs towards me. Emo slowly walks. I thought we lost you. I'm really glad to see you again. He gives me a tight hug. Wow, he really is happy. Emo stands there and watches.
It's good to see that you're well. From what we found, we couldn't be sure.
Colgate releases the hug and smiles. We took a gamble coming here, you know. We weren't sure if the evidence was planted. I'm glad to see that we were right.
Yeah, it's a big relief. I hope that player didn't harm you.
I tell them that I'm fine, but I ask them how long I've been here. Just overnight, that's all. We came at the break of dawn.
We wouldn't leave you alone for long. You were very important to us.
Well, that pokes holes in Killa's theory. He thought that maybe time moved faster on Terra. But from what they're saying, it's definitely in sync.
Why do you ask?
I let them know that I went back to Earth. I just wanted to confirm any time difference at play. But they immediately looked shocked. You're joking, right? Went back? That's impossible.
Indeed, Terra's a one-way street. Once you're here, you can't leave. You must have been having a vivid dream.
I wish that were the case, I really do. Then Killa's sacrifice would be— I wouldn't call it a fucking sacrifice when you're the one that fucking blew him up, you piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, MC, oh my god. But it all happened, and I assure them I wasn't joking. I don't know why they call it a sacrifice when literally all you did was like flip a fucking coin and be like, oh, we're gonna go save Rook. Like, Killa didn't have any fucking choice. He thought you were going— he thought he was gonna be saved. Fuck you. I don't know, Emo. What do you think?
I think we have a savior in our midst. This might be what sets him apart.
So, you think Velasquez wants that power? You know what happened last time, though.
Yeah, but this time might be different. It's definitely lining up with his ideals. And it's better than Righty's theory. That's probably why the king is hiding it. He instantly have opposition to this.
You're right, it makes sense. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I nod and I agree with them. I reveal that I forgot who PB is. Oh, the femboy rabbit. Yeah, I reveal that PB, Peanut Butter Jelly Time, told me about the Exodus project. He theorized that would help Velasquez try again. His mouth doesn't know when to stop. I should have expected that anyway.
Let's just hope things go smoothly now. After we take care of Player, I mean. Then we'll head straight to the castle.
Yeah, Player needs to pay. Nobody hurts my friends like that. I guess they really don't have a clue. I still need to tell them that this is Riley's doing. But before I can do that, we all hear a noise. Oh shit. Your ears immediately perk up at this. The gunshot sound for some reason.
That was upstairs. We should check it out immediately. I think I know who it might be.
You think it's Riley?
It could be, but it's also some more guards, possibly, whatever. It could also be more guards, or even Lord Player himself.
I guess our cover's blown. Emo grabs a sword and hands it to me. He fucking pulls out an evoker too, please.
Yeah, but it's worth it, Colgate. Come on, Minato, we have work to do.
After saying this, we immediately set off. I inspect the sword as we travel through the cellar. Really hope they don't expect me to use this or anything. The art of swordplay was lost on Earth. Eventually, we reach a long set of stairs. This must lead to the rest of the manor. Emo and Colgate both stare back at me. They place a finger to their mouths, asking for silence. I nod without saying a word, showing my compliance. And the next thing I know, we're ascending the stairs. Oh, joy. Fucking cut the now loading screen. It caught me off guard. I'm baffled by how large this place really is. I'm like drinking a soda because like doing Emo's fucking voice like strains my throat like a motherfucker. Like, I'm baffled by how large this place really is. It's a stunning counterpoint to the Wayfarer's Tavern. And for that matter, the society I saw before. Is this really what the upper class was like here? Calling it a mansion would be an understatement. It's a veritable labyrinth and showcase of wealth. We turn corners until we arrive at a large atrium. I assume that we're tracking down the noise that we heard. Oh, this dude, the Russian bear or whatever the fuck accent I gave him, I forget. And just like they thought, it was Righty. He immediately draws his axe, taking a fighting stance.
I didn't expect to see you two here. Tell me, have you seen Kaylin? Out of our way, Righty. We don't have time for this right now.
He holds on to his axe like he's threatening us.
Tell me or I won't let you pass. This is important to me, you know.
You already stole Sam from me.
We don't want to fight you, Righty. Let us pass without any quarrel. I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm here to rescue Kaylin, and after that I'll expose Velasquez. You just won't give up, will you? There's nothing you need to expose.
Emo draws his daggers and lunges towards Righty. Oh my fucking god. Righty quickly leaps to the side and punches his gut. Emo stumbles backwards, winded. A lucky hit.
You need to stop being so blind. The king wanted Kaylin imprisoned. If I don't save him, he'll die. Help me take down Player and rescue Kaylin. If you don't, then you're my enemy.
Conrad draws his... Colgate, that was the first time I said Conrad in like ages. Colgate draws a sword. So do I as well. So I do as well. Righty stands in the face of all three of us. What the fuck are you going to do, Minato? Shut up, you can't use a sword.
Minato told us what you plan to do. Righty, it's nothing but a fool's errand. If you don't let us pass, we'll fight. Do you think you can take the three of us?
I would do anything for Kaylin's life, even if it means my certain death. His testimony will be invaluable. We're all ready to attack, but nobody does. Were we all just putting on a show for the other side?
I ask one last time. Let us pass, Righty. We don't have time for this. Like hell you don't. Taking down players what you wanted. Helping me will accomplish that too. We all know your cover's blown. You need to go out right now. If you don't, you fail the king. ...
This is where I decided to tell them the truth. Lord Player wasn't behind all of this. It was Riley. He played the role of an advisor and controlled him.
What? Are you serious? But we saw the bloodied rags. We know Lord Player attacked you. That's why we came here to begin with.
Before I can continue, we hear a noise upstairs. As if on cue, Riley enters the scene. Oh, joy. I'm surprised you didn't see it, Emo. You work with fake evidence all the time. But let's get things moving, shall we? I'm tired of your endless bickering. He turns around and grabs something from behind him. Or wait, he grabs someone from behind him. Emo and Righty immediately take a fighting stance. This must be Kaylin. Oh, joy. You can't put aside your differences. Not even when lives are on the line. Kaylin squirms in his grip, clearly overpowered. I like how they can't even show him. They don't have, like, they can't, like, have him, like, with a different sprite, and they don't have him, like, in his arms or whatever. But, like, it's so fucking dumb. Seriously, like... Riley holds him still and places a knife to his throat.
You all think that you've won, but you couldn't be more wrong. Soon this entire building will burn. There won't be any proof left behind, and I'll hunt down the prisoners you saved, just as soon as I slit Kaylin's throat. But not here. I have a plan. Come and chat with me and Lord Player. One last chance to resolve things. No matter what, there will be death, and the outcome will decide our election. Today, the throne will be secured.
I imagine he's like evilly laughing as he slowly backs out of the room holding his hostage as he's like evilly cackling. I look at everyone beside me. I'm not sure what to do.
So it's true. He really is the one behind this.
They both look at me. Thank you for telling us the truth.
Yeah, otherwise we might have killed Player.
I shrug and tell them it's not relevant anymore. No matter who's in charge, we have a decision to make.
Should we go after Riley? Or is it some kind of trap?
They both cross their arms and ponder in unison. I notice that even Colgate is staying out of this. Are they working together? Never thought I'd see that.
We have to play the odds, Emo. What do you mean? We can follow after Riley. If we do, there's a chance Kaylin will live. But if we assume it's a trap and leave, well, Kaylin will die for sure.
Yo, it's like Zero Time Dilemma. That's like the fucking gun where they have like Sigma strapped to the chair. And it's like, yeah, no, you could pull the trigger. There's a 50-50 chance that I will get shot. However, if you pull the trigger, Fi lives. But if you don't pull the trigger, she dies no matter what. Fuck you, Clays. Jesus Christ.
I came here to rescue the Savior. There's no need for me to stay behind. But if you leave, Kalen will die. You're cold, Emo, but not that cold. The fate of Terra hangs in the balance. I can't concern myself with one femboy. He's not just one femboy. Please, Emo, I need your help. You know I can't do this by myself. Funny you should say that, Riley. Righty, you had no problem working alone back then. If you stayed with us, we'd be partners now. You're still spiteful, aren't you? Killing for Velasquez wasn't in my nature. Wait, I know what this is. You're scared the king is hiding something. That's why you don't want Kalen freed. You're wrong. The king would never hide anything. Kalen won't have any royal secrets. Then you'd just be helping me save a friend. Can't you help me do that? Emo. If what you say is true, then so be it. Kalen won't have anything to tell me. You'll prove the king's innocence. There's no reason for you to back down. That is, unless you're a bitch. I'm scared that the king is lying to you. Emo scoffs, clenching his fists. The king would do no such thing. Is this a temporary alliance, then? A temporary alliance. They shake hands, but both parties seem hesitant, as if physical contact between them is uncomfortable. We tried working together once, Righty. Let's hope it ends up better this time. Yeah, let's hope. They break the physical contact and turn to the stairs. I feel like this worked out in the best way possible. I'm all set to learn the truth of King Velasquez, whether it's from Kalen or Velasquez himself. It's as if there's no more sides in this for me. If he doesn't know anything, we'll still save Kalen. They start walking up the stairs, full of purpose. I turn to Colgate, who seems to be processing this. So what? I'm the third wheel now? They could have picked a better time. He growls before he follows suit. Soon enough, we're all ascending the stairs. When we reach the top, we notice the door is open. We all stare at each other, exchanging reassuring nods. In this moment, we were united. Our goal was clear. And with that resolve, we venture forward. I'd like to save the game. Yeah, how long have I been playing for? Hold on a second here. I'll play for a little bit longer. Fuck it. It can't be that much longer anyway. As soon as we enter the room, we separate. We all stand on the line facing towards Riley and Player, but it seems like they made a quick switch. Player now holds Kalen hostage, and Riley, Kabu. I examine their faces and notice the disparity. Riley seems calm and collected, completely unfazed, but Player looks around in a panic, fidgeting awkwardly. Riley's leadership was now more apparent than ever. Riley. Riley, what do you want? You're concerned, you're cornered, and there's more of us. I want to secure the throne, Emo. That's all I've ever wanted. That's something you can never do. You need to give up before it's too late. Riley, we can negotiate for your life. Killing you and Player isn't our goal. We only ever wanted to end your campaign. Just give up and you can still live. I'm afraid it's too late for that. All of our prisoners are already free. It won't be long before they start talking. And after that, they'll want vengeance. Metal Gear Rising re-vengeance. Living in fear isn't living at all. We would never be truly safe from harm. But it's good to know that you're not hiding. We were sick of pretending not to know. It's so obvious you belong to the king. This works in your favor, Riley. We can have him make a public statement. He'll announce your innocence to everyone. He would gladly make a statement like that, especially if you surrender your campaign. At that point, you'd be free men. I notice that Player has calmed down by now. It seems like he likes what he's hearing. Riley, on the other hand, seems surprised. You really think you could do that? Of course, it would be simple. Sure. Well, I mean, he has a good point. If it's not gonna be that simple, he needs like protection and shit. Because even if you had the king be like, they were innocent, like that's not gonna make people happy. They'll be like, this is a fucking scam, bullshit, and they'll try to kill him. So, but we want protection too, a place to stay, guarded at all times. Don't press your luck, Riley. It's you who shouldn't be pressing. He presses his blade up to Kabu's throat, smirking. Fine, but you two have to stand down. That includes handing over Kalen and Kabu.
Blair and Riley exchange glances before nodding.
We have to do this my way, Emo. You can come get Kabu from me directly, slowly, and with no sudden movements. And after that, Colgate can get Kalen. Then you'll escort us all to a safe place. I need to ensure that you're not lying. We'll be at the back of the group. No one can be behind us. I know the true nature of you two.
Emo and Colgate exchange glances this time. Colgate looks worried, but Emo looks confident. It was complicated, but this all might end peacefully. Fucking bullshit. I doubt it, but whatever.
I'm going to walk towards you now. I'll raise my arm so I can't attack. When I get there, you hand over Kalen.
Riley nods and Emo starts his walk. Wait, didn't it just say that, like, Riley was holding on to Kabu? Like, why would he hold on to? What the fuck? Okay, fine. Riley looks on, unsure of what to think. But if things went awry, I'm sure he'd attack.
Slower, Emo. There's no need to move so fast.
He obeys instantly, almost like a puppet. Riley watches in fright as the assassins approaches him. I can see Conrad grip his sword just in case.
Kabu and Kalen, everything will be okay. I promise this won't last much longer.
I like how, like, they don't talk and they don't have, like, any appearances or anything. If this were an actual game, there'd be, like, a CG or something of them being fucking taken hostage. Like, holy shit. He reassures the two hostages as he arrives. After a few moments, he's face to face with Riley.
You must stay true to your word, Riley. I'm going to take Kabu and walk back.
Of course, I wouldn't dream of crossing you. But before you go, can I say one thing?
Make it quick.
Riley clears his throat before speaking. Oh god. It echoes through the large hall.
You should have never trusted a politician. We're all dirty, especially King Velasquez. Or should I say, my true employer.
Emo looks shocked, unable to move.
Dun dun dun. Did Riley just say that Velasquez was his boss? This must go deeper than any of us thought.
No, no, no! Riley uses this momentary confusion to make his move. He runs his blade along Kabu's throat effortlessly. Holy shit! He squirms and falls to the ground in a puddle of blood.
Riley, you bastard!
Yeah. He reaches for his daggers and he's not fast enough. Riley plunges the knife into his gut multiple times. Holy shit. 2 people died in like a minute, thank you. After the final stab, he twists the knife around. Emo falls on the ground, making the puddle larger. Riley stands there with a sadistic grin, laughing. Emo, no! Colgate lunges forward, but Riley intercepts him. He holds Conrad in his place, stopping his attack. Claire looks horrified, staring at the twink's body, but his grip against Kalen's tightens. He's panicking. Riley walks over to his pawn, still laughing loudly. Do it, Claire. Kill Kalen. He's the biggest thorn in our side. If you do, it will be unstoppable. He literally, why would he do that? You literally was just like, my true employer is King Velasquez. Like, he's against King Velasquez, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. Player gulps audibly, his body shaking. Oh my fucking god. Player, Player, don't do this. Riley interjects, still holding Conrad tightly. It's not too late to become a free man. Riley has been using you all along. There isn't any real proof of your crimes, but if you kill Kalen, I can't help you. There will be witnesses to your crime. Do the right thing here and surrender. I'm against Velasquez as well, you know, so I'm not acting in a way that helps him. I want to help you and save Kalen. Claire, we've come too far to back out now. Everything we've worked for is on the line. I order you to kill Kalen right now. Claire looks at Riley, then at Kabu's lifeless body. He presses the knife harder against Kalen's throat.
any harder and he'd start to draw blood. You're right about that, Riley. Everything is on the line right now. I am so sorry. Please forgive me, Caitlin. He closes his eyes before he uses the blade, almost like he can't attach himself to his actions. He adds a third victim to the floor and more blood. But it isn't Caitlin's blood. It's Riley's. Punk! Get fucking destroyed. He grabs his throat and squirms in pain. Holy shit, he just like stabbed him in the fucking throat. Thank you. Player looks at what he's done, horrified. Caitlin uses this opportunity to break free. He runs towards Riley, gaining his freedom. As he sees this, he releases his grip on Conrad. Emo! He immediately runs towards Emo's lifeless body. He cradles him in his arms, shaking him softly. This isn't funny, Emo. Wake up! Player runs to Kabu's body and holds it close. With the violence gone, they cry over their losses. This is the dumbest fucking thing. Like... 3 people died in less than 5 minutes. It's the funniest fucking thing. Riley, Caitlin, and I stare on in shock. I'm sorry, my son. What the fuck was that? Okay. But it isn't over yet. Oh boy. Before any of us can speak, we get visitors. They enter the room in the back as if they watched. Oh no! It's these two. Fucking I forget what I think I gave them British accents. So, this is what the revolution looks like. Pathetic, wouldn't you agree, Nami?
Yes, Nagi, I agree. They're hurt over such small losses. These men mean nothing in the grand scheme of things.
But I'm thankful they became violent. It helped me test out my little theory. Father's been deceitful, yet again.
Big surprise.
They all stare at us with sly smirks. Who are these people, and why were they watching? The man, or Nagi, starts to walk towards me. So, you're the man that father wants. I have to say, I'm quite surprised. I expected something different. I immediately hold out my sword. I have never used it before, so I mimic what I've seen. There's no way I could defend myself against him. Oh, don't be stupid, Savior. I just wanted to get a closer look. I back up in time with his steps. There's no way I would want this guy close to me. Riley stands in forward and holds out his axe. He's leaving Caitlin's defenses to come to mine. Well, at least there's someone my size, but it's useless. You can't stop me. Riley takes this as a challenge and leaps forward, but I find it very hard to explain what happens next as he gets blown the fuck out, please. As if she teleported. Nami plucks away. She literally went like no. She extends an arm and punches Riley across the room. She literally went like nothing personnel, kid. He hits the wall with a thud and falls down to the floor. He's motionless, knocked out cold. This leaves me and Caitlin alone and defenseless. Holy shit. Thanks, my love. He was starting to get on my nerves. He continues walking towards me. She literally just went nothing personnel, kid, and fucking killed him. I try to back up further, but I hit the wall. He grins at me knowing I can't go anywhere. Do you have any idea what you are? Do you have any idea what's inside of you? I make eye contact with Caitlin. I can tell he wants to help, but it's pointless. Anyone who can take out Riley is just too powerful. Also, what the fuck? Look at, like, their hip area. Oh my god. Like, that. How skinny are they? Like, that doesn't look right at all. It looks like they have, like, only one, like, giant leg instead of 2 legs. Like, that doesn't... Huh. Well, I give up, and I try to run, but it's useless. Nami appears by my side and pins me to the wall. Nagi holds out his sword as he approaches me. Father tried to trick us. The power that he wants isn't within Terra. For some reason, it's within you. Before I can even think, I'm skewered on his blade. He stabs it deep into the wall, pinning me in place. My body lights up in pain as I start to bleed out. Oh my god, we get to, like, have ourselves die.
Thank you. He twists the blade inside of me, intensifying the pain. The gear on the base of his sword starts to turn. What the fuck? How can it be turning? Because, like, that gear on his sword isn't even a full gear. Okay. I can feel myself become weaker. I'm dying. Looks like we've won the race, Nami. I didn't think it would be that easy. Anything to say before I unleash this? Here's to the future we create. Yes,